Good evening, everyone. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Somewhere to start? Somewhere to start, please, guys. Rob?
I know it's been a bit of an up and down start to the season so far, but is that the kind of result that can really act as like a launch pad for the rest of the campaign, do you feel?
I would love to, but it just, I would say one game last season we started 4 victories in a row in the Premier League, and after look what happened in October, November, December, that we struggled a lot. So we have to improve, but that's true that winning games, especially in the derby, and see the faces of our fans, the joy, the happiness after the game always is better. But just, one game and try to be close for the teams that are top of the league. But it's important, after 2 defeats at home against United, perform not there, but the body language was unbelievable, and the spirit in that one was really good.
Hi, Pep. Erling said the other day it's not been good enough, the 2 back-to-back defeats. Everyone had to be at their best today. It must make you proud as a manager when a player can back up his words with action or something.
No, of course, but Erling never disappointed us since arrived already 3-4 years ago. So Erling had been the commitment. That's why he extended a contract for many, many years. So he's a special player, and they have many of them. So, but we cannot forget. So in December, for many reasons, especially injuries and players. And this summer we bring 8-9 players. Plus Oscar should be a new player and didn't play 1 minute last season for the injured all season. And Rodri was injured. So we have to, 9 or 10 players, the core, the spine of the team, define that club or this team for many years, starting from Eddie and finish for all the names that we had left. So we need some time, that. And then you want her to be guided for the core, the spine of the still players that we have here, and they have pride and they have incredible leadership and all the success they had. It was because the players were unbelievable, and we want to continue. So I had the feeling they don't want to leave. In the Premier League, Champions League, was even poorer the Champions League last season than the Premier League. I had the feeling in this league, when you arrive in the final FA Cup, we played really good against Crystal Palace. Unfortunately, could not win, but especially finish 3rd in the Premier League, it's not bad, because I know how difficult it is. So, but we want to do better, and the club is commitment for that, and it's just a game. So we know how difficult will be the season, but with a good spirit, everything can be easier.
Jordan?
Hi, Pep. You've been using Rico and Nunez as your right back for the last while. Obviously went Khusanov today, who did well. Could that be a permanent solution now for the rest of the season?
We have in the next 11 months play every 3 days. If you believe that Khusanov is going to play all the games, there is no human being can do that. So we need the players back, and but I know for his physicality, he is so young, has to learn, but he's so fast, and he closed that side really, really, really well. It's a play it's clean. It's not, don't lose too much balls. You have to learn. Sometimes his energy make him to take not the right decisions, but we talk a lot since they arrived, but it's question of time. But Dor is so fast, and the players can play there. He has an incredible speed, and always been concentrated, and today he played really, really good.
Hi, Pep. How pleased were you with the performance of Phil Foden, and how fitting was it that the only player from Manchester to start the derby scored on the day that we lost Ricky Hatton? Yeah,
we miss him so much last season. We need him so much. When he moved behind the strikers in that position, have a sense of goal, sense of turn, and sense of the quality to keep the ball. There are players that I like the players when they play behind the striker. Most of them pass the ball and stay and look how good I make the pass. He's a guy who make a pass and go to penalty spot like an animal, have the score, and when he receive the ball, he's angry because give me the ball, I want you to score. And we cannot forget 2 seasons ago when we won the last game against West Ham here, was the most important player of the Premier League, and he was maybe the key player to win that league with the goals, with the continuity. Last season, for never reason, for injuries, for other reasons, could not be with us. This season neither, for knocks and injuries, and hopefully step by step he can get his best. And I'm pretty sure the game like today against United, because he feels a special game for him because he's an incredible Manchester City supporter. he can be what he's able to do. His joy and happiness in his face when we see him every day lately. Now we are sure that he's going to, to have the best feel.
Hi Pep, you looked fairly emotional during the tribute to Ricky Hatton before the match. Obviously you've got to know him during your time in Manchester. Was that kind of why you were feeling that emotion? And did you speak about it as a squad today? Because obviously a lot of the players here would have got to know him.
No, I didn't speak about that. I've been 10 years here. I've been a lot of minutes of silence. I don't remember one so intense like today. I want to say thank you so much for Man United fans because they behave and they applaud. I know it was a world champion in boxing, and it was a special moment. Of course, there's no words can contain the pain that the family can feel right now for this loss. But of course, we are close. I know how incredible Manchester City fan. He could live, the bad moments and the good moments in the last 10, 15 years, and he can enjoy it. And I know for the fans how much was close. And the minute of silence was unbelievable. It was an experience that I will remember because they felt, and every applause or every person in the stadium, the gratitude for what they have done professionally, and of course being a massive City fan. We are so sad and feel so sorry for the family, of course.
Hi, Pep. Emmanuel Beaujean for France Football. What did you think of the first game of Gianluigi Donnarumma, especially his save at the 61st minute against Mbeumo? He could bring confidence to the team.
Très bien. C'est good. C'est joli. He played really good. In the corners, that always is dangerous, and especially in the save, and everyone remember Mbeumo. And I like the save, and after the reaction from Josko, from Ruben, from Rodri going there, and every player want to be loved. All of us, we want to be loved. And when a team share the good emotions together in the good moments and bad moments, that start to be a good team. And that is what they have to create. Create that everybody is allowed to do bad actions. His mates will be there supporting, and the good ones be grateful for the good action they have done. And when that's happened, is the only step I knew. After tactics come later. But we know we bought a player with incredible experience in Italy, with the national team with Italy, that his performance between England or the tournament was massive. And last season with PSG, for many years, but especially last season. And he was sorry. He was happy in Paris, he told me that, but the moment was in the market, was happy to come to Premier League, to enjoy this new adventure of his life. At the end, is 26, and we're really pleased that wanted to come with us. And after the situation, it was possible, and we're happy to have him.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you.